Hello and welcomes everyone, this is AnthWolf with more Star Wars The Old Republic. In a previous episode we had went to Hammer Station with a few other online members of Star Wars The Old Republic, basically. Always a great start there. But yeah, we helped out the Republic doing a flashpoint there. And we're now on our way to Taris, where the general we were speaking to on Coruscant has some information for us, but he wasn't willing to speak and mention what was going on the planet until we basically got there. So, let's find out what the hell's going on. Taris is somewhere over here. No, we don't want to be going there. Level 55 area. It was once a city world like Coruscant 3 centuries ago, however, it was bombarded by the Sith Lord Darth Malak. 3 centuries? Wait, is this 300 years after the events of Knights of the Old Republic? Huh, I didn't actually think it was going to be that long. Apparently it was though. Huh.
General, I'm on Taris. You seemed worried about this place after Ord Mantell. What's the big mystery you wouldn't reveal?
I apologize for the secrecy, but this involves someone the Empire would love to get its hands on. Angral's son, Taris, was the lead scientist on our advanced warfare projects. But these technologies were all invented by Dr. Nassan Godera. Dr. Godera is a genius. Calculates targeting algorithms in his head for fun.
If he's so special, why wasn't he leading things instead of Taris?
Dr. Godera hates the Empire. So much so he quit in protest when the Republic signed the Treaty of Coruscant. Disappeared completely. We recently discovered he's hiding on Taris, but the swamps, predators, and city ruins are keeping us from finding him.
How could he survive in such a place?
He's a resourceful man, and he isn't alone. He brought advanced droids with him. The Republic is recolonizing Taris. Recently, we found evidence that our missing doctor has been here for years. Reconnaissance discovered one of Godera's outposts in the swamp. It's entirely automated. Nothing but droids inside. And they're not cooperating.
If the doctor isn't there, what do the droids at this outpost do?
We think Godera has several facilities. The droids are caretakers in his absence. I've had people scouring Taris for other outposts. The survivors returned empty-handed. After what you learned on Ord Mantell, we need that man's expertise. You're our best shot at finding Dr. Godera.
I'm hoping I won't have to do this alone.
I don't have many personnel on Taris, but what's there is yours. I left a small team monitoring the outpost. They'll aid your search. Transmitting outpost coordinates. Good luck. Arsuthra out.
So yeah, apparently we need to find this genius scientist slash doctor. Is he a doctor? Nah, I'll just call him a scientist. He has a PhD in destruction. Let's just call it that. It'll be a long loading screen. It normally is when you're loading the planets. But yeah, I've had a couple of days off. Had time to relax. And I think Taris might be the furthest I've ever gotten in the Jedi Knight storyline, to be perfectly honest. So, because I don't recognise this part of the storyline. So, it'll be all fresh for me as well. There we go. Like any place, there will be side quests to do around Taris. We'll see which ones we can do, which ones we can't do. And where am I going? I don't know. Ah, I'm going to be going this way.
Glad to be back. Welcome to Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
If you say so. Yeah, at the moment, Taris has been under like major reconstruction since its bombardment all those centuries ago. I didn't think it was centuries, but apparently so. And yeah, so it's quite the area is quite vegetated now. There's a lot of grasslands and ruins here, but they're trying to rebuild, which is nice of them. Hello, Bardo.
Hold a moment, please. Strom.
Scanning. ID confirmed. This is the guy.
Welcome to Taris, Master Jedi. Apologies for the delay, but Governor Suresh requests your help with some security issues on the reconstruction project.
Is Governor Suresh the official in charge here?
Yep. Duly appointed senatorial supervisory governor for planetary affairs. If you're feeling long-winded.
Taris is substantially more hazardous than initial reports had suggested. The specifics aren't common knowledge off-world, but
we're trying to rebuild a planet covered with toxic junk and diseased carnivorous monsters. And it ain't working.
Governor Suresh has plans to alleviate some of these issues, but they require highly skilled individuals to carry out. Individuals like you.
How does the governor plan on dealing with this exactly?
She'll be happy to discuss the details with you in person. I'll let her know you'll be stopping by.
Just hear her out. You can make a huge difference here.
Thank you for your time.
So we've got to go find this ambassador now. Ambassador? Governor. There you go. I was paying attention, honest. Here we go. Welcome to Taris.
So this is what a dead city looks like. Feels like we're standing on an open grave.
Yeah. Should I do something there? Nope, okay. Thought he sent me an invite for something, but it wasn't popping up on the screen. And there's quite a few people around. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it used to be like an upper and lower level Taris, I remember. And nowadays it's mostly just on, well, the lower level. Because of circumstances.
We've been waiting weeks, and those things are still swarming our property while you sorry excuses for defenders of the Republic sun yourself on the base.
This is a military operation, sir. This planet hasn't been cleared for civilian occupancy.
My brother didn't mean to be insulting, but for 3 centuries our family has dreamt of reclaiming our place on Taris, and now to be stopped by those things.
What's this all about?
They're old estates off base, so we got no way to secure it.
Taris is our home. We're not gonna wait until the army takes its pick of the planet and then throws us the scraps.
The Republic validated our records, but some outlaws set up a camp there. They've got security droids all around the perimeter.
Well, you can check into this.
You need something dangerous cleared out first?
It's not raccoons or anything. There's someone living there. Sentience.
They've got security droids all around the perimeter. It's a war zone. We almost got killed entering our own property.
The Republic will respond to all such claims of hostile, non-indigenous life forms based on strategic value.
After so long, you should not be kept from your home.
See? Listen to the Jedi. He knows we're the rightful owners.
You want to explore? You look like you can handle it, but it's your choice.
Would you really be willing to take such a risk for us?
Your claim seems just.
Great. They're all yours then. You find anything important, you can fill out a form at HQ.
All we need is to get those blasted droids cleared out and find out who's controlling them. I can handle the rest.
I'm sure you can. Realist. So before we find anyone else to speak to, because there is some people around in this, what do they call it, the resettlement base, we have a canteen and a visit. Like most places, they already have a bar up and running. just use this recall point. Not much of a bar, but it'll do. It's a mess hall, so it's more utilitarian, I suppose is the word. Militant? I don't know. If we head over this way, there's a taxi point.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Oh. Press the button to try and holster her lightsaber and end up pulling out mine instead. We have a cargo hold here if we want to store any of our items. We did that in the last part though. We have our NPCs if you want to learn any new abilities, but we have our holo statue. And we have someone to speak to here.
Hey, you're not a refugee and you're not an aid worker. Why are you here?
I'm a Jedi. I go where I'm needed.
Well, we needed you a week ago. First the scavengers attacked us, then the local troops forced us out of our homes. While one side's looting, the other's bombing. And we get to sit in a tent and hope.
It's better to move you here than leave you on a battlefield.
They didn't have to drag us out in the middle of the night like they did. They could have let us grab a few things. My mom's in shock, barely leaves our tent. The whole camp's just waiting to go back to the settlement, but the scavengers are still there, probably looting left and right.
Why don't you let me deal with this?
Seriously? Well, if you could get back there, we left a lot of things behind.
Hey, did you say you're going to her house?
Someone's going to the settlement? Get me my land speeder.
My farming droids are still out there. Oh, and my sonic washer. Hey, Bada, get out here. Someone's making a trip.
All of you, back off. We do this one at a time, or nobody gets anything. This could take a while. You still in?
Just, everyone can't talk at once.
Okay, one at a time. You get one item, one portable item. Make it count.
I want my digging tools. I don't know how long we'll be here, and if we're going to build or grow anything, we'll need them.
All I hear all day is dumb boys fighting because there's nothing to do. I've got a box with 10 custom Pazak decks. Bring those.
I got a micro generator in my toolbox. Bring the toolbox and we can plug in everything electric.
I've spent years working on a novel in my spare time. It's on data file. I'm sure it won't have been stolen.
And what I need is our Nadu seeds. Just a few packets would go a long way. It'd mean everything to my mother. Please, hurry.
And there's our grocery list. We can do that, it's not too difficult. And I think that's it. Apart from talking to the governor, who is over here.
I'm sure it would work if we had the manpower, but we don't. The numbers just aren't on our side.
Success isn't in the numbers, Chief. We don't need more people. We need the right people.
Excuse me, but I was told to meet with Governor Suresh.
Bardo and Strom found you after all. Good. Thank you for coming in. I'm Governor Suresh. Our goal on Taris is straightforward. Rebuild everything the Sith destroyed, and remind the galaxy that the Republic never gives up. But resources are tight, and we have some serious challenges. Toxic chemical spills, scavenging pirates, and the wildlife.
Rat ghouls. One bad bite can turn you into a vicious monster just like them. There's thousands out there, maybe even millions.
Where did these creatures come from? How did they get here?
No one's totally sure. They were here before the Sith bombardment, and their numbers have only grown since then.
The rat ghouls use tunnels buried in the ruins to attack by surprise and overwhelm our soldiers. Every work crew we send out is decimated. We came here to achieve the greatest reconstruction project in Republic history. Instead, the workers hide in this outpost like frightened children. No more.
What can we do to push these creatures back and keep your workers safe?
We need to level the field so our security forces can do their job. Chief Trigg has put together a plan.
A suicidal plan.
A bold plan to collapse the tunnels the rat ghouls are using to ambush our people. I know you're up for the task.
Old ventilation shafts don't connect a few hubs in the tunnel network to the surface. You drop explosives in enough of them, and the whole thing collapses.
Don't you have soldiers here who could handle the job?
Large groups of soldiers attract too many rat ghouls, just like the work crews. We need to keep this small. You have a reputation for overcoming impossible odds. Live up to that reputation. Help us transform Taris into the future of the Republic.
She likes making these little speeches, but you know, she's a busy lady. One thing you'll notice, I think it was the same on Coruscant, there are like chain quests. When you complete one, as in when I complete this one for the governor, she will likely give me a quest then to go to the next area of the map, which I think is like over this way. Because as you see, this is one sector, but the world is made up of all these different zones. And I think she gives us one to then go into the sinking city, and there's an NPC who won't give us a quest until we've completed the governor's one. So it's worthwhile if you're here for a while and you're not overly leveled, which you sometimes can be, to just do these side quests, because they might lead to another one straight afterwards. So let's have a look here. Oh, I just realised I've got my Enemy of the Republic still here. We'll take that off. We have throwing explosives into the ventilation shafts for the governor. We have the investigated droids and the estate for the couple who were next to the private. And we have the received parts. And again, this is our primary quest storyline, the rendezvous with the general's troops. And here are rat ghouls. Some are harder than others. You can normally tell by the size. And of course these are bonus quests for us. So we'll kill them on our way to throwing the explosives in, which I think is the first quest we should do.
Let's go.
They're small, but they come in large numbers. They also have a debuff, which reduces your maximum health per stack. Unlocked a new area. It's quite large, as you can see. There's a good number of heroic missions on this planet as well, if I can remember. And trying to keep my eye out to see if there's any vents already. Ah, there's one. Did we get anyone's attention? No. Now we've got to defeat 40 rat ghouls. There's another vent down here. Yeah. Oh, but that time we did get some attention. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy shaking. Huh. Say someone's on a similar quest. What level are they? 16. So we've already completed the quest for the governor, but we might as well do the bonus while we're around.
Master. Ready for anything. You'll be glad to have me before this is done. I promise.
I'm glad you say that, Kira. I really hope so. How many we got? 23 out of 40. Oh, we have an elite one up here. Let's go play. What's that? Reduce our health and reduce our armor. Ouch. Ah, 4 more to go and then we're sorted here. Ah, let's get this group.
Let's go.
And the reason I wanted to be down here is somewhere. Aha! The final part of the bonus is to investigate this bone pile. Which summons the Skull Eater.
Ready for anything.
Right, where are we? I suppose we could rush down and do the prize possession before then cutting back up to do the search for the estate, since it's the nearest to the storyline quest. We'll go this way. Oh, maybe not. Trying to think which is the quickest route. With the couple of days I took off, I got a great deal of rested experience. So I'm likely going to get this level quite soon, and I might get so much rested experience into level 20. Ah, good, yes. I think there's a quest over this way, actually. There's a trooper over there. Ah, this is where. I thought it was a quest over here.
Be back.
We must learn the truth of this.
Oh yeah, here's the first heroic full quest for the Taris. Fall of the Locust. I will turn it off for the moment somewhere. There it is. I say we have plenty of other things we can get on with. Oh, and we need to go this way. I'm not sure if I'd call this a farming settlement, but it's definitely agricultural. Oh, sounds like someone's here having a party. So we need to collect some parts for the people. They're dotted around. There's the digging tools. And here's the hollow novel.
Done.
That looks like someone's doing the same quest. Yeah, there's one behind there. There's the toolbox. Should just need the two more. I think they're both in that room and just behind the tractor there, but we will clear the scavengers out while we wait, because they may need a moment to respawn.
I'm about to break your record, boss.
Here's the seeds.
Master.
And we just need... oh, the Pazak Dex. He said it as well, so I should know how to pronounce it, but I've forgotten already. Basically a particularly fun card game in the Star Wars universe. Okay, we've collected all the items now. Let's head up to the estate. Here we are. Looks like some may have already beaten us to it. Yeah, there's a group there.
Master.
There you go. Oh, hello.
Lightsaber jerk.
Nice work. Didn't even see him there. So let's see who's here. Hey there.
Hold. We have no more with which to defend ourselves. You have left us helpless before the Rakghouls and everything that haunts this planet. My people are refugees, survivors of the battle on Coruscant. Would you turn us out of yet another home?
I'm sorry. I don't think we've been introduced.
My name is Akatan, and you might call me the leader of this colony. We fled here after the war. The lower levels were in shambles. Thousands of people from thousands of species, homeless and hurt. The humans in the Galactic Senate barely slapped on a new coat of paint. We came here to start a new life.
Unfortunately, your new life landed on someone else's ancient birthright.
How typically human. So many men are here to reclaim this planet who know nothing of its past. Ancient Taris was a blight on the Republic. The black mark on its reputation for freedom.
As far as I know, it was some outer rim nothing until the Empire blew it up.
Humans on Taris did as they do on all planets. They seized the surface, claimed Taris's wealth, and forced every other species underground. Every meter of land owned by a human was probably seized from another species, just as this was seized from my ancestors. I have their documents. So old they were kept in printed form. Read them yourself if you doubt me.
Every person should be judged on their own merit.
The Jedi Order has always understood that. If you have any sympathy for our cause, perhaps there is something you can do? We are alone and at the Republic's mercy.
Ouch. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not going to force them off the estate. Not until we've had a chance to speak to the other couple, at least.
I would not wish to see you turned away from your home.
I thank you for softening your heart to my story. I will tell my people to begin repairs on our droids.
Yeah, that's me, Big Softy. Oh, hello, chest. Materialistic Big Softy, I suppose. Oh, hello. So we'll get a little bit clear of the droids here, and I think before we continue the main storyline, which is actually behind me, I will end this part here.
Master.
Hello. Yeah, next time on Taris, we will find the General's troops and see about investigating the outpost of that scientist whose name I've already forgotten. That's always a good start. This has been AnthWolf, and I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care, and I'll see you for more Star Wars The Old Republic in the near future. Bye bye now.